Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays, the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We're gonna start with Ripto's Rage. That's the second game. We're gonna middle with Ripto's Rage. We 120% Spyro. I got the Platinum Trophy after like half an hour of grinding after the last episode. Platinums are easy. I like easy Platinums. They make me feel accomplished without making me feel challenged. I like Spyro's poses here. Let's rank his poses. Alright, this is the best one, I think, because it's like kind of sultry. It's like, ooh, come get me. Spyro's sexy. And then over here, it's like, oh, you know, it's just like a basic standing position, but like the face makes it like he looks tough. He looks like he's doing stuff. And then I don't know what the hell this is. He's like halfway into a handstand, and his wings are out, and I don't know, it's just weird. So, first, second, third. Alright, let's do it. Spyro 2, baby. I am so ready. Anytime. Anytime now.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
If you really wanted to beat Sparks, you could have, like, charged in there. You were just kind of moseying along.
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh?
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
Oh, they got the
Hey,
worst
sounds
dragon.
scary. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that pussycat?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me?
Was that a frame stutter?
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate
Yo, the frame rate just chugged for like 2 seconds. That was not a YouTube thing. That was on my TV.
Crush, kill it, kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar.
Hashtag smash dragon racism.
Right now,
I hate dragons!
I'll meet you
Wow,
somewhere
Ripto's a
else, okay?
bigot, you guys.
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Alright, so we have to talk about the characters now. Their designs, their voices, and just stuff that's going on there. So, Alora's great, actually. Alora's pretty good. That's a good redesign. Voice is fine. It works. And she's super cute now. The professor looks disheveled and, like, almost dead for some reason.
Welcome to Glimmer.
Like, his hair isn't...
Lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gem.
Yeah, that voice is not compared to the original voice at all. For the mouse. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the professor just looks much older and wizened and like hag-like, which is, you know, not the best. And his voice isn't quite the same, even though... I mean, it's Tom Kenny like 20 years later, so obviously it'll have changed a little bit. But, and then Hunter is... I'm just very disappointed in Hunter. Just, like, visually he looks fine. He looks fine. He's a cheetah or a leopard or whatever. Panther. He's not a panther. But, you know, whatever he is. I want to say leopard. Like, I'm pretty sure it's leopard. But the voice just has lost everything to me. And I said that in one of the earlier episodes, but now you can kind of see it if you hadn't seen it before. Or hear it. You know, original Hunter was very, like, slow and methodical and pronounced in his voice. He would, like, you know, say things very slowly and, like, you could hear, like, a hint of dumbness in it. Like, he was just a vacuous person. This Hunter isn't. But, like, tries to be, but it doesn't work because his voice doesn't reflect it.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
Now, Zoe looks great. Zoe actually has a face now. And, like, you know, details. So props to Zoe, because Zoe looks good. But Hunter, you know, I mean, we'll see Hunter talk more, and then you'll just see how, like, some of these scenes just do not work, I don't think. But of course, that's just my humble opinion. If you disagree, you're free to.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. It looks like you...
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders! That's what they used to sound like. Not anymore. They sound more mousy, which on paper is an improvement, but in practice, I don't know. It seems like they sort of dropped silliness for authenticity, and this isn't a game where that is good. You know, it's like the monks in Colossus, which we'll see maybe in the next episode, depending on how long this takes. Like, they made the monks sound more like monks, and it doesn't work in a game like this. I don't think that's a positive change.
Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Moneybag sounds great. Looks great too. This is a solid redesign. You know, he really captures his name, Moneybags, like, you know, a grifter.
To get a good look around.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. So if we were gonna, like, grade the character remasters, as we see them, I'll grade them. How about that? Yeah. I would give Hunter, like, a B visually and, like, a D voice-wise. I would give the Professor, like, a C visually. Alora gets an A in both. Alora's pretty much perfect. Zoe is pretty much perfect. But, yeah. The gem cutters are like a C. Their original voices were funnier and just better, I think.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions...
Okay, here comes a major problem with this particular challenge. which kind of highlights... Oh, come on, I can get up there. I know I can. There you go. Which highlights something that I think is kind of prevalent. Of course, I've only played this game for like an hour, outside of what I'm doing right now. And that's that, like, the press triangle to talk to characters zone is way too big, and also if you're not even facing them, it will do it. So, like... Okay, watch this. So, like, I'm looking this way, and it's, if I press triangle, it still talks to him. That's really stupid. Look at this. Look at that. That's unacceptable. So, like, yeah, like, okay, so I spit here. Okay, if I have the rock in my mouth, they seem to sort of cancel it a little bit. But that's not always the case. Some of these, like, you really have to, like, stand super far away from this dude. Alright. Yeah, see, like, I'm just trying to aim. Go away. It's a real problem. I think that's a priority fix. Like, it's a major annoyance. It doesn't ruin anything, but also I lost track of where he went. Oh crap, did you go over here? I think you do. There you are. Alright, where are you? But yeah, I noticed that the first time I played, and I was like, that is egregious. Like, I don't know how that would have passed inspection for anybody. But here we go. Still hopping along. What you got? Where's this dude? Where's he at? This way. God damn it. I am a marksman. See? I had one mistake. Oh, you guys can jump way higher than me. That's not fair. Oh, being able to hover is so nice. You really miss that ability. Alright, I'm like as far away from the gem cutter as I can possibly get, so I don't talk to him.
Yay!
And yeah, the orb doesn't bounce into your nose anymore, and I find that to be very disappointing. The orbs look good. That green and gold, it's shiny, it's brilliant. It looks spectacular. I just wish that they would bounce into your nose like they used to, because it was always like fun to watch that happen. You'd be like, oh, as it was bouncing, like, oh yeah, got it. But not anymore.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Why does that voice sound really familiar all of a sudden? I know I've heard that in, like, an anime, maybe. Is that maybe the same dude that voices Clement in Pokemon? Using a different voice? I feel like the core foundation is the same.
Lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
I think that's Tom Kenny again, actually. Never mind. I was mistaken. Yeah, because that's like almost Spyro's voice. I do consider myself someone who has an ear for things like this, because I pay attention to VO because I'm an aspiring one myself. But nobody knows about me, so nobody lets me do anything. Yo, developers, if you out there, hire Sunburned Albino. He's a champion. Alright. One thing that's mildly annoying about Spyro 2 and 3 is that you have to backtrack a lot. Because, oh, you know, I can't climb yet, so I can't do that orb challenge, which means I also can't get all the gems. So there's just a lot of work involved in coming back. Like, you miss a lot on your first try every time.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude. This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
Wow, okay, let's do it. Oh. You still just this. Still no treasure floating out of my ass into the counter. And like you can see each individual gem and it's accurately represented, like the green, yellow, blue, like what you've picked up is what comes out. That was always a nice detail.
Oh no. Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
The original had better comedic timing, but that's okay.
Guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I don't know what hotfoot is supposed to mean. Like, I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know why it's a phrase. You're gonna have to heat up a bit more than his feet if you want him to stop being alive, you know? It's nice that we still have, like, teleporting Alora in this, where, like, she shows up in, like, 5 different places at the same time. But, yeah. Alright, like, Hunter, they made him a bit more slapstick, which is fine, given what they have. Like, since they can't really do it vocally anymore, because he's just not that funny sounding, they have to do it visually. And that's an advantage that they have being a remake, that they can, like, you know, animate those kinds of things, so it does work in that sense.
Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by...
I will retrieve the talismans, Alora. My precious Alora. Oh, the camera's like, we know what you're gonna try to do. We ain't gonna allow that. This is a E-rated everyone game. By the way, whenever somebody is like, why do you play that game? It's for kids. You can just be like, it's E for everyone, but thanks. you know, it's not E for children. That would be rated C. Alright, Spyro has a bow. Or, I mean, Hunter has a bow. Did Hunter have a bow in Spyro 2? Is that just because, like, in A Hero's Tale, Hunter got a bow? I don't remember.
Spyro, Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Okay, basic bitch Hunter. Alright. Hunter who no longer has any charm as a character. Okay. I'll follow your lead. You gonna teach me how to glide? Look at him. He's already up there. How'd he do that? Hunter. Oh, he's not there anymore. How about that? Alright, let's do it.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step.
Oh, all of a sudden we're cool now? Didn't you, like, hate me 2 minutes ago? Also, you still can't find your running shoes, I guess.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump...
I like that these things have water in them now. That is a neat little detail. It's completely unnecessary, but it looks cool.
Nice job.
And it makes sense that these would, like, collect rainwater, I guess. Based on their shape and stuff. Then again, has it been raining here at all ever? It doesn't matter, I don't care.
Very good. Now for the hard...
Hello?
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost
Okay, so if I want to talk to you, I have to charge my horns into your shin. Got it.
Here's an orb for your collection.
Put it on my nose! I want to be a trained seal. Whatever. Ooh, a 25er. Okay, we need, like, is it 400 gems to learn to swim? I want to say it's 500, which is why I need to do Idle Springs. By the way, something happened to me in Idle Springs where none of the orb challenges were available the first time around. And it's like, I don't think that was the case before. Alright, does it cost 400 gems?
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to...
500 gems! Damn it. They do that on purpose, so you have to come back. Idle Springs, let's get it. I don't know, I guess we'll see if it's different this time. But, like, the puzzle orb challenge wasn't available, neither was the feeding the fish to the idol. Like, their NPCs for that just weren't there. Oh. The intros have gotten better. I do applaud them for that. You know, they look all nice. It's like, I know you don't need to be able to swim before you can come back here and, like, do these things. Hello?
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
There's just one issue with it. Like, visually, these guys look fine. The remastered versions are fine. I give them, like, a B, looks-wise. Because their one flaw is that when you rescue these ones, they're gonna, like... Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. You can, anytime you want, you can... There you go. Like, this doesn't make sense anymore because they don't look stupid anymore. Picture just like your average smart person just deciding to bash their own head in with a hammer. Because the original dudes had, like, you know, the dopey, undetailed look on their face. So it made sense when they did silly things. But now it's just like, why are you doing that? Like, is there something wrong with you? Because it doesn't look like it. But it looked like it originally. Anyway, these are all just comments. It's not like it really bothers me. If something bothers me, I'll tell you. Like, Hunter's voice bothers me. But let's get it. You know, these guys not looking as dumb as they used to, but still engaging in the dumb things of past is fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's another notch lower on the charm factor. But it's, you know, a lot of things have to add up for it to make any difference.
To aim the camera left or...
Yep, I know how to aim the camera, thank you. I learned that in the first game. And also 20 years ago. Even though the camera was different then. Okay, so like this dude's not here, but also I beat the level and I came back here and he still wasn't there. So I don't get it. Like, I'm pretty sure you didn't have to exit the level and come back to make these challenges available, because that's stupid. And even if in the original that was the case, which I don't think it was, it would be stupid to recreate that part. Because it's not... You know, it's not good. You know, they modernized some of these things. That would have been one of the things to do.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
I do appreciate that, like, different members of the same species have slightly different voices. You know, makes it, make them seem less like they're just clones. Alright. So yeah, got the talisman. There's still nobody down there. I was able to do this challenge before, but that's the only one. It's just confusing. Alright, but we'll keep gliding around. There's an... That's not an orb, that is a green gem. Excuse me. I was mistaken. Yeah, but see, nobody's there. No one is here. What if I land on... Damn it. Aw, tell me I do not have to make that glide. Oh, you're an absolute... I don't believe that for a second. I thought it would be fine. Yeah, nobody's here. I don't know why. I don't know why no one's here. You're supposed to be like, this idol likes blue and yellow fish, but the red fish make his stomach upset. Can you do something about that? Sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I just spent like 5 days in Montana, where the air is drier than dry canyon. Oh, Spyro reference. And yeah, like it just ruins your nose. You can't do anything with your nose anymore. Your nose becomes obsolete. And you have to, like, sniffing out of it is tough and just, there's like discarded booger shards all over the place. So you just spend like the whole rest of your life trying to dig those out. Huh, tasty! I know. Is this like one of those... Okay, so it's not like the glowing mushrooms in the Beastmakers thing. It's not a collectible. I assume Spyro 2 has the same kind of skill points and trophies as the first game. Alright, let me go back. Let me go back to the place where I belong. Maybe if I exit the level and then re-enter the level, everything will be alright. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Because the challenges aren't available and I don't know why. That looks tasty. I am not gonna lie. I am hungry. Also, I'm gonna learn to swim, and then I'm gonna come back there. So I can actually dive in that pool now. Do, air humping. I got theme songs for everything. You can even manipulate him on his way out of the portal. What a pointless detail, but sure, appreciated. Why, yes, give me... Yeah, okay, I swim now. I swim so good, you guys. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. So these dudes aren't here anymore. Do I just have to, like... I don't know, resign myself to never collecting all the orbs or getting all the trophies? Why is the intro happening again?
Spyro, the idols we were carving have...
Why? So it's just they did the same thing with Spyro 1 in the the cove and stuff, where if you exit the level, they don't count it as finished. Are you joking? Because I already have the talisman. It's in my damn guidebook. See? What is going on here? Again, priority fix, Toys for Bob, please. I know I'm not the only one that leaves the level by hitting exit level. I know I'm not. It's the most convenient thing to do. Alright, so this is where the little puzzle thing is. One of them. I'm confused how there's only 2 orbs here when there's clearly 3 challenges. There's this. There's the stepping on the puzzle locks things. There's the hula hoop things. Does stepping on the puzzle locks not do what I think it does?
In here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
Oh, that's right. This is where that starts. And then it does the okay. All right.
To turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
So the first puzzle. Wait a second. The fish thing isn't one of these, is it? I am so good.
Come on, Spyro, you did it. I mean, I knew you could do it. Now,
Meet me at the pond. Oh my god. Am I really stupid? But at the same time... Okay, so I'm dumb for this, but... I am not dumb for the exit level thing being the case.
says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish he eats.
Flame fish. The idol is very picky. You don't tell me which fish he likes. Oh, wow, okay. These fish are a lot faster now. Oh, it does tell me what kind of fish he likes with the little icon down there. I can't tell if this is easier or harder. It's about the same, it seems like. It seems easier to, like, get the fish in there.
Just one more puzzle to go.
Because the original idol had, like, a smaller, like, mouth hitbox, where, like, if you did it too early or too late, the fish would just, like, fall out of its mouth. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of the fact that I gotta do this again. Excuse me. Like, this is really stupid. It's, ooh. But also, I take full responsibility for not knowing that the fish pond was part of a trio of puzzles. Which, the fact that there were only 2 orbs should have clued me in. But it didn't. Alright, so my memory's not perfect, okay? So I did a little oopsie like I did with the thief rink thing in Magic Crafters. You know, it's been 20 years, there's bound to be oopsies. Actually, I played Spyro to completion as recently as like a year ago. You know, you can watch that series on my channel. Might have been like a year and a half now.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle.
Jump on the stones in the correct order. Well, you got to get the star. No, it's not.
What?
Okay, it's the color. And then triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle. Yeah, okay. And then that was green, moon. The moon is over here. Okay, and then the star with the moon, the star is over here. What? But it's not entirely color-based. The triangle here. The moon, it go over here. And then I guess it's this then. Since that's the only other one.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I
Whoa,
gotta give you-
that is a microaggression. I will take your orb and forget this conversation ever took place. Yeah. I have to test something now. Which is, if you exit the level via the portal, does it also, and then come back, does it restart everything again? Like, do these worlds exist in some kind of time loop now, for some reason? Eh. Also, I should be able to get all the treasure at this point.
Spyro,
Oh yeah, give me the talisman again, please. I already collected this talisman. Does it then? Does it restart and has it always? I don't... My memory... You know what's happening, I think, is like, my memory is maybe replacing or using this game's flaws as a surrogate for the original game's flaws. Because I find it much easier to accept that, like, the Reignited Trilogy would do something wrong or get something incorrect than that my beloved original Spyro games could do any wrong whatsoever. So that may have something to do with it. But, I don't know. God, I'm pro. I know how to do challenges without even talking to the people who instigate them.
Look at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've
Look at
dreamed
them
of.
coconut
Take this one.
titties.
It could help you go places.
Coconut titties. Everybody hula. Coconut titties. I have dated girls shaped like this. And it was fine. Okay, we did it. Level is 100% complete, finally. One level took 41 minutes. Well, and the intro. Well, okay, a level and a half took 41 minutes. But now, if you'll excuse me, I have to test something. Which is, now that I have returned home. Yeah, they do this scene. And then if I enter the level again, does it do the intro again? And, like, do you have to do all the events of the thing again? Damn, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate comes to Nintendo Switch on December 7th. That is, like, not that far away anymore, you guys. That is around... What date is it? Today's the 20th? That's like... How many days are in November? 30? That's like 17 days. That's a bit more than 2 weeks until Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered it with the Fighter Pass. Of course I did. Super Smash Bros. Is one of those games where you just completely betray your own views on, like, season passes and pre-orders and all that stuff. Because from what we've seen, we already know it's gonna be amazing. They can do no wrong. But anyway, I'm coming back here because I want to see if I have to do all this stuff again. If it has to do with exit level, or if I was wrong about that again, which, ugh. Wow, that would be 2 in 1 episode. 2 major things. It's the case. Oh, dear. Well... Sunburned Albino suffers from foot and mouth disease. Okay, fine. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot. And I will see you guys next time.